Hello. Hi, friends. Hi, fams. It's my spiritual family. It's Amanda, your divine energy sister, back again with another pick a card reading. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, blessed day. Today, I have 4 piles to choose from. Swan pile, number 2, unicorn pile, number 3, dog pile, and number 4, apple pile. I created a new deck yesterday. I'm excited to get into it. The intention I had when I shuffled and pre-picked these cards is who should you be with? I didn't want to do like who is your soulmate, who's your twin flame, who's your person, because I did the process of channeling letters to do a reading on that, and then I'm going to use this deck again to get more of the physical attributes. This is going to have traits, characteristics of the person that, well, today, the person that you should be with. So when I say should be with, I don't mean that a person is not complete unless they have their other half, right? You are a whole ass person, a whole ass soul. You don't need anybody. You're perfect the way you are. But this could be the person that your heart is calling out for. This could be the person just that you're going to choose to be with next. The person that would be the best fit for you, that wants to be with you. I also have Magic 8 Ball on call. After we pull or look at the cards and see what it is about them, I will ask Magic 8 Ball if they are thinking about being with you or if they want to be with you too. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, guardians, Mother God, Father God, and highest selves. Please help me connect now with the divine energy so I can bring clear, accurate information to the highest good of the collective viewers. Anything dark, negative, not to our highest good can leave now in loving peace. Amen. Blessed be. It is so. It is done. Pile 1. If you skip the intro, I pre-shuffled. We're going to jump right in and we're going to look at who should you be with. These are different traits, characteristics, physical, personality wise, to help you figure out who this person is. Remember that it is kind of even though it's a pick a card, pick a group, there's still multiple different energies in this group. Maybe every card won't apply. If you're feeling like most of them don't apply or it's not your story, you can go ahead and pick another pile. You might be drawn to more than one pile because, maybe it's 50-50 mashup with these characteristics, divide amongst the two. You're going to have to use your intuition, two babes, your discernment. So let's take a look and let's see, who should you be with? Okay, this person may have green eyes. Remember to they might not have all the way green eyes. They might have one green eye. They might have some green in their eyes. Emphasis on the green and on their eyes, though. This person has high cheekbones. This person has blonde hair, golden hair. I heard mousy hair, which is kind of like in between a mushroom brown and a dirty dish blonde, right? Thick thighs. Hallelujah. I like thick thighs. Different strokes for different folks, though. No judgment if it's, hopefully you're into it because your person might have thick thighs, so. Okay, sarcastic. Person might use sarcasm, maybe when they're uncomfortable. They might just be a sarcastic person, I heard the ass, like you ass, or I don't know. Okay, this person is patient. What else? This person that you should be with. Maybe your heart's calling out for them. Maybe your spirit team just knows that you guys would be a good fit and you have lots of lessons that you could teach each other. Maybe in a position of power or have authority. Okay, they might want to be your sugar baby. Maybe they like to be spoiled. I don't know, maybe you're older than them. I mean, you could be younger than them and they could still be your sugar baby. This person may have tan skin. I heard tan lines. I don't know if that's, you know, like, say for instance, like my skin, right? I have like the redhead type skin tones. I would never consider myself tan. Like my daughter, she gets like Coco, J-Lo, brown, bronze, right? But so your person might not necessarily be tan, but they might like to go out in the sun or like to tan or have tan lines, I heard. So, okay, this person might be a trophy wife or husband. They might look good on your arm. This person is good in bed. Good for you. I wonder if I have to make this at 18 and up. I don't know. This person is regal. This has something to do with past life too. This person might have been royalty in a past life. Royal blood. Okay. Even if they sent in their DNA, it might not be now, but in like a past life. Spirit said like it carried over into this life. That's the way they conduct themselves. It's like you could almost tell in a past life they were royalty. If the messages resonate, if you know who this person is, just hit the like button. I love reading comments. If you want to share some of your story or how it fit with you, that's amazing. I really appreciate when you do that. Anything you can do that helps the YouTube algorithm. If you're not a subscriber and you like my vibe, please subscribe or check out my other content. All right. This person has soft hair. This person has manicured nails, takes care of their nails. Oh, sophisticated. Oh, okay. I just heard Missy yell it. I'm sophisticated fun. I eat filet mignon and I'm nice and young. Best believe I'm number one. Rock it, don't stop it. Everybody get on the floor. 1-2 step. And I don't own the copyrights that. I will link it in the description for you. I like to find you guys the link that has the lyrics too, so you can listen to the song. I can't always find it. Sometimes on YouTube they either have one or the other. They either have the song or they have like a karaoke version with the lyrics. But there could be additional messages in there that will help you figure out who the person that you're supposed to be with is. 1-2 step, Missy Elliott, and I think Sierra. Okay, this person has psychic abilities. Maybe maybe they don't know they have psychic abilities, or they wouldn't describe, or you wouldn't normally describe them as having psychic abilities. This person might have seen a ghost or had like a paranormal, maybe like a fairy or something, might have had a paranormal experience if they're not like a full-on, reader, psychic. They might not be in the business of it, but this is definitely a sensitive person that does have psychic abilities. Okay, this person is traditional. Remember we said trophy wife, trophy husband. So this person might like to take on traditional roles when it comes to relationships and marriage. All right. Let's use the 8-ball and let's see. Magic 8-ball, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. The person that my pile number 1 is supposed to be with, my swan group. Oh, and by the way, I was going to say what I pulled from your dice group 1 is the swan talks about like a transition, a big glow up. So either you had a glow up or this person recently had a big glow up, which probably strengthened their self-love, but it is going to have a positive, because of this glow up, it'll have a positive consequence, in relationship or in the area of love for you guys or for them. And I mean, it makes sense. The more you love yourself and recognize love within yourself, the more you can see it in others, and the greater depth of love you can have for others, the more you love yourself. Okay, so let's go back to Magic 8 Ball. Does this person, okay, have they met this person? Have they already met the person that they're supposed to be with? It is decidedly so. Okay. You already know the person. Does this person want to be with you? Reply hazy. Try again. Has this person thought about being with my group 1? Do they think about it? Have they pondered it? Are they aware of like the possibility or the attraction? Do they think about being with my group 1? It is certain. Okay. Let's go into the angel romance. What is this? The Romance Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And let's get some advice from Spirit, or maybe some insight about the next steps, or what's gonna kind of be coming in the immediate future for this relationship. Or are you guys gonna be together? Let's just see what comes out. Attraction. Remember I said, something about attraction. I just said it. I can't remember. I was kind of channeling it, but you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, which is funny, which is kind of has to do with what I said. Do they know that there's this attraction? Do they feel the attraction? Have they thought about wanting to be together? And also it says you're going to attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So just keep focusing on you and self-love and your glow up, and you're going to be attracting this person like a magnet. And we got make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So pay attention. Your spirit team's trying to guide you and talk to you, babe. Maybe get a dream journal. Pay attention to your dreams. That just came through. Maybe you've dreamt about this person. But Spirit said they're trying to give you advice. So look for synchronicities, or maybe write down what you're dreaming about. When I go back and I watch these readings, I see how much I fondle these cards. It's so funny. I feel like you can totally tell that I'm an empath. So not just that I have empathy for others and I can put myself in their shoes and kind of understand where you guys are coming from, right? Which takes a lot of work, because you have to be self-aware and reflective. Like you have to see it in yourself. You can only meet people as far as you've come. So in order to kind of understand all these different scenarios, you kind of had to like really go through a lot of crap, right? But anyways, my point being is that I'm very sensitive with actually feeling of the energy, and it's funny how much I fondle these cards. So make the effort. Yeah, I feel like everybody has the ability to hone in on their sixth sense, on their what we consider like extrasensory abilities. I think everybody has, maybe some are born with it a little stronger or go through something that makes it stronger. You hear a lot about like near death and stuff, but so it's not that I think there's anything, special about me or anything. I just feel like I'm more comfortable, and since I am comfortable and I can help others, I feel like I have a little bit of an obligation to do that. I'm not saying that readers shouldn't charge or anything like that. These are free readings. These are, for me to practice and to help others and, kind of get myself out there. I don't think there's anything wrong with charging for readings. And I don't care if you think there is, because I think that's silly. Sorry, not sorry. But anyways, The last card we got for you is getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And it's cute because your angels are also showing like that they are watching over this connection too. Like, we're going to bring you guys together, and all you have to do is be yourself and get to know each other. All right, pile one. Thank you so much for letting me connect with your energy. You have a beautiful rest of your day, afternoon, night, whatever time it is, wherever you are. I love you. Goodbye. Hi, Group 2, Unicorn Group. How are you doing, boo-boo? So if you skipped the intro, I pre-shuffled and I pulled cards. We are looking for who should you be with. I don't subscribe that everybody has the notion that everybody has one destined love, one soulmate that they're supposed to be with that completes them. If you do, that's okay. I just don't want to kind of push that narrative on anybody else. I think that kind of creates unrealistic expectations when you're holding somebody. Say you meet somebody and you really like them. A lot of times people will ignore red flags because, your own ego. You don't want to accept that, you might not be right or that you should slow down. But anyways, it puts a lot of pressure on your relationship that this person is going to be everything you need and they're just supposed to read your mind and know what you want and know what's best for you. And I don't think that is true. So that's why we're not doing who is your soulmate, who is your person. We are looking for who you would be a good match with now, who your angels and your guides think you should be with, or who you would be compatible with, who it would work with if you're going to be in a relationship with somebody. Okay, you do not have to be in a relationship with anybody. I just want to emphasize one more time, you are perfect, you are whole, you don't need that validation in a relationship. Okay, honey? Okay, now let's take a look at your cards though. Who should you be with? This person has a unique voice. You might be really drawn to their voice. I heard like silk. They have a voice like silk. I'm guessing that is soft, sensual, dreamy. Okay, this person is energetic. This person might brighten up the room. This might be your hype man or your hype girl. This person's a little nerdy. This person might be smart. They might be into fantasy. They might be into science fiction, comic books. I also heard metaphysics, so like multiverse. This person is a tradesman or a tradesperson. So this person may or may not have gone to college, but they are in the trade industry, such as HVAC, electrician, could even be a mechanic. All right, let's see what else. Okay, this person has some childhood trauma. No judgment. It's out of our control. But this person might have things that they are still working through and healing from. And you know what? Healing is a lifelong journey. So, okay, this person might own a lot of nice jewelry, might wear nice jewelry, might, some of these cards in here talk about love language, so I don't know, something about nice jewelry though. Maybe they bought you jewelry or want you to buy them jewelry. Something about jewelry. This person's pretty. Okay, this person might be younger than you because I just channeled PYT, which is pretty young thing. I believe it's pretty young thing. Michael Jackson. Let me see if I can pick up any other lyrics. Hold on. No, I'm not hearing anything else. I will find the link and I will put it in the description for you, group 2. There might be additional messages that are going to help you figure out who this person is. I like to link it with the actual song and the words, so if I can find that on YouTube, or the lyrics, I will link that for you so you can listen to it and look for additional messages or confirmation on your person. If the messages are resonating, you should hit the like button. I love reading comments if you're so kind as to share some of your story or how it fit, how it resonated for you. If you're not a subscriber, what are you doing, babe? You should subscribe. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. Anything you guys do that helps the YouTube algorithm, it really shows your support, and it really helps my channel. So thank you, bless you, everyone that's done that. Okay, this person is non-confrontational. This person does not like to argue. It gives them a tummy ache. They get the bubble guts. They might get gassy if you're trying to fight with them. This person is a dog lover. This person likes kids. Oh yeah, look, I was just talking about love language and jewelry. Gift giving is the love language of this person. Giving and receiving gifts. That's how they interpret love. So, one of the ways. Just a special emphasis on that. So, if this is a person that, I mean, whether it's confirmation of somebody you already know or for in the future, this person, though, they're going to like to receive gifts and buy gifts to, kind of affirm the love in your relationship to themselves. So, well, this person might be an overspender or bad with money, though. So this is kind of a dangerous combination. Oh, I'm going to get a drink after that, group 2. Ooh, that's funny. You know what? Some people might have a lot of lovely contributions, and not everybody is good with money. So hopefully you are, or it's something they can always work on, right? This person is intuitive. This person might have medium length hair. Could be like a medium when it comes to like the depth or the color of it, the shade. Oh, and a cat lover. This person is a dog lover and a cat lover. Okay, so they might just love pets or animals in general. This person might have dark eyes. So whether they're blue or brown, black or green, I would say they're a darker shade. Words of affirmation. Oh, that's another love language. So this person likes to affirm the love in your relationship with words. They might tell you how much they love you. They like to hear it. So Spirit said something that might be something that you need to work on. Being able to better express your love, because this person wants to hear it out your mouth. Okay, group 2. Now we're going to go into the Romance Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And we're asking Spirit. Actually, did I do the 8-ball for your group? I'm not sure. I think we're going to do that because I don't think I did. And I also wanted to talk about this too, group 2. Unicorn. So this person might be, and you, okay, you probably mirror this, this quality, but this person's really unique. This person, mystical, magical, might be something to do with orange hair, red hair. Or this person maybe colors their hair bright, vibrant colors, or maybe you do. But really unique, extraordinary. I heard not the ordinary, but extraordinary. Okay, well, that's really all I'm picking up for that. And let's go into these oracle cards. Oh no, let's do 8-ball. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, does my group 2 already know this person in the physical 3D? Have they already met this person? Are they already currently in their life? Reply hazy, try again. Have they already met the person they're supposed to be with? Group 2, have they met the person they're supposed to be with? Cannot predict now. Okay, that might be a toss-up then between the people that chose this group, to be honest. Does this other person, does group 2's person know that there's an attraction? Have they thought about being with them? Do they fantasize about like a relationship with them? Do they feel the attraction to? Do they feel this pull? This pretty young thing. Mm-hmm. And it's bubbly. We have an answer, but it's bubbly. What does it say? Ask again. Well, sorry that Magic 8 Ball wasn't cooperating with your group. Maybe I'll pull an extra angel card for you then. All right, Spirit, angels, ancestors. Let's help me pull a card that's going to best help my group 2 with where they should go with this relationship from here, what they can expect moving forward in this relationship, about the person that they should be with. We got let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Yes, go with the flow. Might have something to do with divine timing. You can see though that there are hella angels in the background watching over this connection, watching over you. They want you to know like your support group on the other side is huge, and they're helping you. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Picture it in your mind's eye, this person coming forward. You can also do a meditation where you, you can ground yourself and ask that all your chakras, right, are balanced and open and operating correctly. But specifically, you can do a meditation where you're speaking through your heart chakra, calling in who your heart is calling for, yearning for. Oh, I just heard, can you hear me? What did you say? Calling out for you. That's Miley Cyrus, I Adore You, or Adore You. I will try to put that down at the bottom. Your person might really be into music too, because actually more songs were coming through. I just didn't want to have to take the time to bring up 1,000 songs for you guys, but you guys might speak to each other through music too. That's another thing. Like, pay attention to synchronicities on your radio. Can you hear me crying out for you? I'm scared. Whoa, so scared. It's actually a really pretty song. I like Miley Cyrus. I wouldn't say, that I'm huge on like her aesthetic and her tongue being out all the time. But that is a gorgeous song. And she does have a beautiful voice. Actually, Heart of Glass, her version of Blondie's Heart of Glass is actually amazing too. So shout out to Miley Cyrus. Okay, we got let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Maybe maybe this person is a friend of a friend. Maybe you're gonna meet them through a friend or met them through a friend, or this is someone in your friend group. And one extra card for my babies in group 2 since Magic 8 Ball wasn't cooperating. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Remember I said divine timing too? You might want to write an affirmation up if you are stressed out about love life and you want to be with this person and you're not. A good affirmation is what's meant for me cannot miss me. If it's meant to be, it will be. All right, group 2, I love you. Thank you for letting me connect with your energy. I hope the messages resonated. Have a beautiful rest of your day, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it is, wherever you are. I love you. Goodbye. Hi, group 3, the dog group. So what I channel from there we go. What I channel from this guy is loyalty, kindness, friendship. And there might be some kind of emphasis on like cuddling and touch, because I just felt how soft these velvety dog ears were, like if I was petting this dog. So maybe you or they have soft hair or skin, or like to cuddle. Maybe that's one of your love languages, touch. Let's take a look at the cards that were pre-shuffled and pulled for you. If you skipped the intro, group 3, my intention in pulling these cards was, who should you be with? So I just wanted to emphasize to your group that you do not need a person to be whole, to complete you, to validate your worth. You are perfect and whole the way you are. But if you are in a relationship or looking to be in a relationship or find a partner, this is the person that Spirit said that you should be with. So, or it could be who your heart is calling out to, who you want to be with, what kind of a person would be a good fit for you. All right, let's just dive right in and take a look at the cards. We pulled old money. This person's family might have money. This person might be like, I heard Old South too, so it could be a connection to the South. If you're in the United States, old money from the Old South. Intelligent. Okay, this person might be top heavy. I think we know what this means for a woman, right? She probably has a bigger chest, maybe big arms. But for both genders or both, cases, this, regardless of sex or gender, this person probably has narrow hips. They probably don't have a bunch of junk in the trunk, But if you're into big chest, big arms, big strong arms, big chest, this is your man or woman. If you're a boob guy, if you're into big broad chests, if you're a feminine. This person talks with their hands. They're very expressive with their body movements. This person might have no hair. Okay. If you are a masculine, this girl might just be clean shaven, right? So much so that they might stay clean shaven. So or they could shave their arms. I know some females do that. I know some males do that, shave their arms, shave the chest hair off. Or this person could be bald or shave their head. But I heard clean shaven too. So if they do shave their head, it might be like shiny bald, which is cool. Right? This person might be a little manipulative. That's all right. We can love their shadow self too. Might just be extra confirmation though for the people that already met their person. Like, oh yeah, I think I know who. Okay, wig or extensions. This person might use toupees, wigs, get hair extensions, have hair plugs, want hair plugs. Could even be this person's into cosplay and maybe there's nothing wrong with the hair on their head, but they're into wigs or extensions. Okay, this person might blush often or have rosy cheeks. some skin, like my skin tone, you know, if I were to jog around the block, mine gets real pink real fast. So this person's good at math. This person might wear a uniform. I love a man in uniform. Or a woman. I don't know. I do like my husband has a uniform. Work boots, construction gear, hard hats. Yeah, I like it. I'm into it. I dig it. I don't know if I have so much of a kink for ladies in uniform. But maybe you do. But this person might wear a uniform. This person might have light eyes, so regardless if they're brown, blue, green, they're more than likely a very light color. This person might be an extrovert or a social butterfly, like going to social events. This person is book smart or likes to read books. This person's smile lights up a room, lights up the room. I heard showstopper, and then I channeled a little bit of, I'm not sure what the name of it is. Actually, I channeled it before in a reading. I don't know if it's Danity Kane, who the heck it is. I don't know, but it's Shorty Heartbreaker. But I really want to have them tonight. I think it's called Showstopper. I don't know. I will put it in the description box underneath your group 3. It'll say channeled song with lyrics. I like to go on YouTube and I like to find the actual song so you can listen with the lyrics, and then you can look and there might be additional messages from spirit, some more description on this person to help you kind of decipher who they are. Person might have a sexy stomach, could have a 6-pack, regardless on, you know, whether they think it's sexy, or they might, you know, maybe this person is into sexy stomachs or thinks you have a sexy stomach. I know a lot of people, though, just because you don't think it's sexy about you doesn't mean that other people don't see beauty in it, and vice versa. So, but something about a sexy stomach. This person's quirky, a little oddball. Okay, and quality time for their love language. Remember when I said something about love language and cuddling? So we didn't get touch, but quality time. And I so like, kind of like with your dog too, like your loyal man's best friend, like always together. That is something that is important to your relationship or to them, that really affirms that there's love in the relationship when you guys spend quality time together. Okay, babes. If the messages resonate, you should hit the thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, what are you doing, babe? If you like my vibe, please subscribe. And I love reading your comments if you want to share how it resonated with your story. I always appreciate and love that. So group 3, I'm just going to pull now some of these. The Romance Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Spirit, for my group 3, let's get some advice, or what can they expect? What's going to be coming in the future for this relationship? Okay, advice with these romance oracle. We got codependency. And we're talking about childhood trauma too. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So let's talk about this, group 3. Even if you love this person, the problem with people that are addicts, you know, or what you need to consider if you're going to be moving forward, is they need some kind of a healing. They have a hole, you know, they have a hole that they're constantly trying to fill, right? And a lot of time with addiction, you know, like the more you do, the more dependent you become on it, the more you become almost desensitized to it. So it's almost like the hole gets bigger, you know. And I mean, I personally would, suggest letting this person heal or figure this out. I just think that when you jump in there with, and that's a lot of what this codependency is. So they're looking to fill this hole with other people, with substances, running from their feelings. The heart wants what it wants, but this person might need some therapy. And you know what? You guys might be drawn to each other because you have some dependency issues or childhood trauma, and that is okay. That is out of your control. I just think that counseling and therapy would be beneficial, either for this group, for this relationship, or for this person. Let's get some more. And maybe your angels are keeping you apart until this codependency issue or this addiction, is under control or healed. It says past life relationship. You have known each other before. Okay, Spirit said too, like this, when you meet this person, okay, so some of you obviously haven't met this person, but if you have, or when you meet this person, you're going to feel very familiar and comfortable, like you've known each other longer than you really have, and that is due to a past life connection that you have. I wonder if this codependency too could even stem from some kind of a past life trauma, to be honest. And maybe it's a reoccurring theme in both of your life that you're going to be figuring out and working on or trying to heal in this lifetime. I don't know if that's for all of you or just somebody in this group. I just channeled that message. All right, we got stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I don't think that we did Magic 8 Ball, did we? Did we do Magic 8 Ball with your group? Oh, I don't know if I did the same thing with the last group. Okay, Magic 8 Ball. Has my pile 3, my group 3 already met the person that they should be with? Ask again later. Ask again later for a second time. And there are 20 different sides on this dice. So maybe it could be that, there's a toss-up in the group. So we're not going to answer that, I guess. All right, well. Let me just do one more angel card for you then, group 3. We got keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I do love these cards. And your angels are just saying that they are overseeing the connection, that they're watching over you, that they are trying to guide you. Yes, it even looks like, what is this, a wand or some kind of a ribbon? Yeah, like, here, pay attention, watch, look at this sign. Beautiful. Just keep an open mind, sweetheart. Okay, well, thank you so much for letting me connect with your energy, group 3. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, afternoon, night, whatever time it is, wherever you are. I love you, and goodbye. Hello, group 4, my juicy apple group. Okay, this might have something to do with temptation. Maybe you or this person is already in a relationship with somebody else, or there's something taboo about this relationship. And there is also, Notice this sign, so could have to be with making a choice on which direction you're going to go. And also paying attention for spiritual signs and synchronicities that are guiding you. That came through. All right, Apple group. Before I forget, because of the last couple groups, I forgot to do Magic 8 Ball. So, and I also pre-shuffled and already picked these cards. If you skip the intro group 4, the intention when I pre-shuffled and pulled these cards was to find out who you should be with. So I just want to do a little disclaimer here that I do not subscribe to the notion that we only have one destined soulmate that we're supposed to be with. I think that puts an realistic expectation when you're putting a person on a pedestal that they're just going to be this mind reader that gets you and know exactly how to make you happy all of the time. I think that just kind of, you know, could result in resentment, you know, but this person might be the person that your heart is calling out for, who you truly want to be with, who your angels and ancestors, who they think that you would be a good match with. Maybe you have lessons you could teach each other. They think you'd be a good fit. And before we start flipping these over and diving into who this person is, let's just take Magic 8 Ball out and let's ask Spirit, does my group 4 already know this person in the 3D? Have they already met the person that they're supposed to be with? Stuck on its side. You may rely on it. So yes, somebody you already met. Spirit, does this person, are they considering being in a relationship with my group 4? Are they thinking about a relationship? Do they feel this? Well, I don't want to ask too many questions. Let's just do that. Have they thought about this? Are they aware? Are they considering a relationship with my group 4? You may rely on it. So this person has thought about being in a relationship with you and considered the possibility. So I would say it's a mutual attraction at the least. Okay, let's just take it one step further. I'm really glad Magic 8 Ball is working with this group. It did not in the previous 2 groups. So Magic 8 Ball, does my group 4's person want to be with them also? They want to be with you. You may rely on it 3 times in a row. And this is a 20-sided dice, and I'm shaking the hell out of it. You know, and it keeps landing on you can rely on it, so. And now we got to ask again later. All right, enough with Magic 8 Ball. Let's jump into the deck I just created, and let's see. What are some maybe physical traits, characteristic traits to help you know who this person is that you should be with? This person might be a musician or a singer. They might play an instrument, or at the very least like to sing. This person might sing in the shower, sing in the kitchen while they're cooking. Might play air guitar or air drums if they don't play an instrument. Okay, this person is a good parent or will be a good parent. They may already have kids or want to have kids. Even if they don't have their own kids, this person maybe is just a good role model or might be interested in adopting, fostering. This person either is or would be a very good parent. This person has a beautiful face. Okay, I heard Vogue. Strike a pose, there's nothing to it, Vogue. I will put that in the description box under your group 4. Let your money move. It doesn't say with the music. Let your body move to the music. Hey, 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 come on, Vogue, Vogue. I will look for a link and put it in the description box. The song with the lyrics, it's Madonna. I do not own the copyrights, but there may be additional messages or clues that'll help you decipher more of who this person is that you should be with. Come on, Vogue. This person has a big smile. I heard cheesin'. I don't know if that's something you say, they say. Cheesin'. Maybe, or something maybe someone in their family or one of their friends say them. Like, look at them cheesing. I don't know. Ears. So, when I wrote this card, when I made this card, I didn't want to put, like little ears, pretty ears. There's going to be something unique about this person's ears. This person may have gauged ears, might have piercing in their ears, especially like if they're masculine. So maybe, it's not as common for men to have piercings. I feel like something's going to be very unique about this person's ears. So they could have like no earlobes where it's just attached straight to the side of the face. They could just really like rubbing your earlobes, or like having their earlobes rubbed, their ears rubbed. They might like when you whisper in their ear. That might be like, one of the, like a big turn on for them. I don't know, something very specific about ears though. If the messages resonate, you can hit the thumbs up, or I love reading comments if you want to, leave a little clarity about ears, if you know who this person is or what it is about ears. That'd be cool. But otherwise, just which pile you picked. I love reading your guys' comments. And if you're not a subscriber and you like my vibe, please subscribe. Check out my other content. Anything you guys do that helps the YouTube algorithm, I really appreciate it. Helps show your support for my channel. This person is wealthy or is destined to be wealthy. Hey! This person is sincere. I hear sincere with promises they make you, or things they tell you. Like, if this person, I feel like this person has a lot of depth too, and a lot of like feelings, so. But if they tell you something, they mean it. Person probably is kind of aware of their feelings too. Like, they pay attention to what they're feeling when they make a decision before they promise you anything, So I just want to emphasize one more time that if this person tells you something, they mean it, babe, because they are sincere and they've thought about it and they've considered like what they're really feeling in their heart space. So they are sincere. Oh, this person may be a little aggressive. Some people need somebody aggressive, especially if they're shy, especially when it comes to like, I don't know, with intimacy, with making the first move. I just feel like this person is aggressive. This person may be a minimalist, so this person may not, they might have a big problem with clutter, with hoarding. Not that they do hoard, that they do not like that. So they try to get rid of things. They like to donate things, clear house, throw things away. This person probably isn't the kind of person that has a bunch of even though they're a good parent, they might not like to have a bunch of crap hanging on their fridge. Maybe, a day or two of displaying, and then it gets filed neatly in the proper bin or filing cabinet, right? Okay, this person likes to travel. I heard G6. I don't know if that has something to do with wealth, or maybe like in the future this person's going to own their own plane. That would be super dope. But anyways, I heard like a G6. And I'm feeling so high like a G6. I think that's how it goes. If I can find that one, I will also put that in the description there. But powerful. Okay, they might be in a position of power, or they might just, know how to stand in their power, and their divine. I heard divine masculine, but divine feminine, is very powerful too, This person knows what they want and they go for it. Like, not only are they sincere, like I said, like they consider how they're feeling about things, and when they commit to something, like they are serious about it, and they know how to stand in their power, and they can be aggressive. So maybe aggressive isn't the correct word. Spirit said assertive. So they're assertive with what they want. I don't want you to think this person is an aggressive person, especially if you are a non-confrontational person. Right? This person might be into designer clothing. Well, if they can afford a G6, I don't know if you have to worry too much about that, because this person can probably afford their own designer clothing. But this person likes to stunt with their fashion sense or their clothing. Brown eyes. Remember too, there's multiple different energies in this group, because it's just a pick a card. It's not a private reading. So, you're going to have to use your discernment, your intuition. If most of these messages fit and you know who it is, but they don't have brown eyes, maybe that was just confirmation for somebody else that needed it. You're more than welcome to pick more than one pile. There might be more messages in more than one pile. This person's a picky eater. Okay, so Spirit said they might not be a picky eater, like, you know, doesn't like vegetables or only likes, you know, like the kind of person that has a palate of like a toddler, you know, like they only like cheeky nuggets and they only like macaroni and cheese and carrots. That's as far as they'll go for vegetables. So not in that sense. This person might be the kind of person, though, that is particular with how their food is cooked, right? So this person might not be afraid to say, excuse me, this is raw, you know, or excuse me, you didn't change your gloves when you made my sandwich. Can you please put on a new pair of gloves and make it? Okay, so they might not be picky as in like they don't have a sophisticated palate when it comes to being a foodie or into food, but this person is particular with how their food is prepared, Spirit said. Glamorous. Sexy talk. Okay, so this person either might be into this in the bedroom setting, or this person just has talk sexy. So this person might have a raspy voice. This person, something about how they talk you find sexy. So it could just be how maybe a blunt or assertive they are when they talk that you find sexy. It could be the tone of their voice you find sexy. It could be the speech pattern and how they speak that you find sexy, or it could literally be sexy talk. It could be all of the above. And the last card I have is creative and artistic. I'm not surprised since this person is into music, and I said they seem like they have quite a bit of depth and consider feelings. So not surprised by that, babe. Let's go into these angel oracle cards and let's get some advice from Spirit, or maybe like a heads up what's going to be coming for this, you know, in your guys' relationship, or how things are going to be progressing. Some advice for group 4, the Apple group, Spirit. I'm using the Romance Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. We got free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Let me get some more before I dive into what I'm saying here. I feel like this is going to be going with more cards. We got a new love. Yeah, okay. So yeah, let me a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay, free yourself. When I was talking about temptation in the apple, this person or you may already be in a relationship that is not to your highest good, or not who your angels and ancestors think that you should be with. Sorry, not sorry. Or them, the other person. So I feel like somebody needs to release something that isn't working and isn't to their highest good before we can start this new love or new relationship with the person that I heard you're destined to be with. So, which is funny. And I start off saying, I don't want you to think there's only one person you're destined to be with, but maybe you subscribe to this notion. Maybe somebody just needed that, you know, confirmation from Spirit. And it shows all of these angels back here too. Is this one of them shooting an arrow? Let's see, right? What's this guy doing back here? Oh, look, and even whispering in her ear. Like, you know, like, don't judge a book by a cover, or, you know, or give him a chance, or all right, let's see if more comes out. We got children. Your love life is being affected by children. This could play into a person that might feel trapped or stuck in a relationship. This person maybe got somebody else pregnant. They might have children with somebody else. You might have children with somebody else. Or it could be a spirit baby. You guys are destined to have a child together. Didn't we pull out good parent card? I can't remember if we did. I think so. I think that was this group. Well, let's do one more. And here it is. We have give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. I can't remember. Is that what I just said? These angels were whispering in here. I know I said don't judge a book by a cover, but did I say after that give them a chance? I can't remember. I can't wait to go back and listen and see. But anyways, yeah, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Spirit does not want you to be blocked by fear and self-sabotage. Take the leap, take the jump of faith. All right, well, I hope these messages resonated with you, Group 4. Thank you for letting me connect with your energy. I love you. Have a good rest of your day, afternoon, night, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Goodbye.